My husband exploded in anger when he learned that I took our daughter out after he excluded her from the boys' trip. He wanted exclusivity. Now he could enjoy his next trip completely alone. Last Friday, Josh decided to bring Mark and Liam on a spontaneous trip to Six Flags. I don't like amusement parks, so I wasn't bothered by not being invited. Abby asked to go as well, but Mark and Liam said it was a boys' trip and that she would ruin the vibe. Abby was upset because she felt left out, and I felt bad for her, so I decided we'd have a day out. On Saturday, we went to Cheesecake Factory, our favorite restaurant, a local spa, and I let her have a mini shopping spree at the mall that only came out to about $150. I paid for it all since I got a hefty bonus and didn't know what else to spend it on. She felt better after, and we even had a heartfelt mother-daughter moment at Build-A-Bear where we made each other bears. We also had brunch on Sunday, although it wasn't very costly. The boys came home last night, and Abby was excited to tell Josh all about what we did over the weekend. He got mad and confronted me about it, saying I shouldn't have done that. I asked why, because he refused to let Abby go in the first place, and he said it was a boys' trip and that I shouldn't get her used to special treatment for not being involved in anything. I asked why it bothered him so much, since I know he'd do it for our sons, but he won't tell me why it bothers him so much. He ended up even trying to take her bear, but I wouldn't let him. He's being cold to me and Abby now, and I'm at a loss. I took the kids and we went to my sister's house. Mark and Liam protested, but I told them it wasn't their choice to make. I told Josh that we were leaving for a while, and he literally said, fine, as long as I can keep the boys with me. We had an argument about it, and it escalated to the point where police had to intervene. He didn't get physical, but he was verbally aggressive towards all of us, and they had to calm him down. I think that was the moment I realized I couldn't do it anymore and decided it was over for us. I was able to force him into family therapy with the help of his family. They were appalled by his behavior and didn't understand what was happening either. The therapist asked Abby to speak, and she asked Josh directly why he didn't let her go on the trip and why he got upset that she spent the day with me. He refused to speak and just walked out of the session. He blocked both me and my daughter, and the last thing I heard from him was him texting Liam and telling him to tell me that he expects custody of both the boys and not Abby if we divorce. I still don't understand what's going on with him, and neither does his family. I also talked to all the kids separately. Abby said that nothing happened between the two of them and that she was confused as to why he hated her. Liam and Mark said that he told them that they should leave Abby home because it was a father-son's trip and insisted that the trip was going to have a certain dynamic that Abby would ruin. He convinced them to not want her on the trip, and they obliged because he said he was going to cancel it if she came along. As for what happened on the trip, they just said that they spent pretty much all their time at Six Flags, and the worst thing that happened was they didn't have sunscreen. As of right now, we're still living with my sister. Mark and Liam are still sharing a room and got used to it. Abby is still shaken up from the situation, and sometimes I catch her blaming herself for all of this, but I make sure to remind her that it's not her fault. All three are on a wait list for individual therapy right now, and I'm considering it for myself, but for now, I'm focusing on them. I'm looking to see what my options are for housing, and as much as I would love to keep our home, I don't know if I can, and I'm looking into other houses' apartments as backup. I'm hoping the divorce process goes smoothly, but I can see Josh dragging it out as long as possible. I'm monitoring Mark and Liam's text messages in case Josh says anything or tries pitting them against me or Abby. He still won't talk to Abby or me, which I am fine with as of now. I know Abby misses her dad, but I think even she realizes that she's better off without him. I wish I could tell you all that we came to a big revelation and finally understood everything, but unfortunately, that didn't happen.